Yeah, it's recording. Okay, people are coming in. It's working.
Good, good. Somebody's turned up to listen to us.
Good. Hello, everyone that's joining. You're very welcome. We're going to wait maybe another minute or so just to make sure everybody gets in, and we don't want to start too quickly. So we might just hold on there another minute. Laura, if that's okay.
That's perfect. That's fine with me.
So we hope to get through this now, guys, as fast as we can. It's a lovely evening, so we don't want to be holding you too long. Now, before we start, can somebody use that Q&A feature or the chat feature just to send me a message if you can see this screen that I have shared with just the brand new feature, Discover Automated Insights on Herdwatch. I just want to make sure that everyone can see it okay. So if someone could, okay, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so I think we'll flake away, Laura. There's a good amount there now, so we might just get started. And anyone that misses the start, this is recorded, and we'll be sending it out to everyone that registered as well during the week, as well as putting it up online. So we will start away. So you're very, very welcome. Thanks for joining. So my name is Katie Shanahan. I am a content marketing executive here at Herdwatch. So I'm delighted you're with us this evening. And then I'm joined by Laura. Laura, if you would like to introduce yourself.
I'm Laura Conlon. I'm the technical product manager here at Herdwatch.
Great. So I'm just the host here this evening, but it's Laura who's behind Insights. So she is going to be helping me a lot this evening. So first of all, guys, just to give you a brief few stats here before we get going. So with Herdwatch, we have now over 20,000 members. We have 2.1 million animals in herd, and we have 2.3 million calves registered. So there are just a few stats to get us going, as well as farmers letting us know that they save up to 3 hours a week on paperwork, which is great. So the benefits of the app then. So Herdwatch offers a simple solution to reduce farm paperwork and make better decisions. So therefore you're spending less time on paperwork, so you can spend more time on things that really matter to you and make farm management decisions by seeing the information that matters when it matters. So therefore, no more evenings spent on paperwork. Get the job done fast and keep farm records safe forever on your phone or your PC, whichever you prefer. So what are we going to do this evening? So for the next 30 minutes or so, I don't want to go over for too long. We're going to discuss where to find this new feature, Automated Insights. We're going to do a little demo on Automate. So I shall take you through just what Automate is. So there's two, they're similar, they work together, but they're different. So the Automate feature, I will take you through that. And then Laura is going to take you through the insights and give you a little demo on that, how that works. Q&A will be at the end. So if you have any questions in relation to this new Automated Insights feature, pop them in that Q&A feature at the top. Anything in relation to Herdwatch in general, or any other questions you're having about the app, you can pop them into the message feature in app that's on the bottom of your screen in your Herdwatch app, and someone on the team will get back to you tomorrow about those. So any questions relating as we're going, pop them into that Q&A. We'll get to them at the end and we'll answer as many as we can. So first of all, I will take you through what is Automated Insights. So Automated Insights is our brand new feature from Herdwatch, which will enable members to take their farm performance tracking to the next level. So this new feature, what will it allow you to do? So first of all, you can upload all your mart and factory dockets securely in app at the click of a button. You can track all of your animal sales and purchase information by simply taking a picture. All important information is then automatically captured and stored on each animal's profile, so the profile of the animal within your herd. Our new Insight feature will use all this recorded information to provide you with a visual overview of what's happening on your farm, allowing you to make informed decisions and increase profits. So I will now walk you through a demo on Automate. Just to remind you, Automate is the feature where you can take a picture of your mart docket or your factory docket and upload it to the app. So if you want, you can take out your phone, if you have a phone there, if you're on your phone, and just go into the app and follow along if you wish, or if you just want to watch, that's fine too. So the Automate, so this is all your kill sheets and your mart dockets. So the first thing you're going to do, sorry, now we'll start this again. Now, just to remind everybody, this is the kill sheet and mart dockets. What you're going to be doing is taking a picture. So when you click your orange plus button, all these icons come up. You're going to click on the camera, which is the job note picture. So when this comes up, you can put in a description. So what I'm currently uploading here is a 2-page kill sheet from the factory. So because it's 2 pages, we need to do this twice. So this is for my description. This doesn't really matter what you put in. It's simply for your own reference. It doesn't have to mean anything. So I've just put in kill sheet cattle. The next thing I'm going to do is upload the image. So I already took a picture of it previously, so it's on my iPad. So I'm clicking load from library, and then I'm selecting page 1 of the kill sheet. The next step is important. You have to click where it says image file type. Now this gives you a big long list, but remember, because it's a kill sheet, I'm going to select kill sheet. If it was a mart docket, I would be selecting mart or market docket. So that's just important there that you click the right one. So the next thing, once you have those 3 bits of information, I'm clicking next, the blue button on the bottom of the screen here. Now it's going to bring up your herd list. Simply ignore that. You don't have to select any tag numbers. All you have to select is save, and then that's it done. That's page 1 uploaded. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing with page number 2, because remember, it is a 2-page kill sheet, okay? So the exact same thing, orange plus sign into your job note picture. It brings up this page. I'm typing in kill sheet page 2. Again, this description is simply for the farmer's reference. It doesn't have to mean anything in particular. I'm now selecting the second page of the kill sheet. And again, in the image type, I'm clicking on kill sheet. So if it was a mart docket, I would click mart docket there. That's just the only important part of this process. Ignore the tag numbers and click save. So there you have it, guys. That is the 2 pages uploaded. That was extremely quick. That was, a few minutes or less. So that's how easy it is. That's all the farmer has to do. So then I'll show you what happens next. So once you upload them, it depends on the time difference on how long it takes for the information to be pulled from these dockets or the kill sheet. So anywhere up to 24 hours, you'll have information pulled from these, and it'll go down into your animal's profile. So the animal's profile is just when you go click into my herd and then click on the relevant animal that was on that kill sheet or mart docket or whatever you're uploading. So this is what happens from that. So in your animal's profile here on the left, you're going to be able to see sales price, kill out grade, dead weight, price per kilo, different information like that will appear on the animal's profile, and that has been automatically taken off the picture that you uploaded to the app. Here on the right, you're able to see the difference. So this symbol where it's a gray symbol, a gray money symbol next to a sales, this is a sale that does not have a docket uploaded. And the green one is one that has a docket or a kill sheet or so on uploaded against it. So therefore, it has all the relevant information. So that just gives you a visual there of a sales in your livestock sales and purchase section, where you have a sale that has relevant dockets or kill sheets against it and a sale that doesn't. So it's all using AI technology that this happens. So it's so simple, and Herdwatch does a lot of the work for the farmer, which makes things a lot easier. So now I'm going to hand you over to Laura, who is going to take this a step further and talk about the second half, which is the insights.
Thanks, Katie. Insights empowers you to meticulously track your farm's performance, calculating your gross margin, which is based on your sales price less your purchase price effortlessly. It serves as your compass in discerning successful strategies and areas on your farm, identifying areas that need improvement, such as sire selection and animal source. With real data at your fingertips, it guides you in making informed decisions on your farm to optimize your farm's performance and eliminating guesswork, which we are all guilty of. So where do I find insights? Insights is found by clicking on the performance button on your home screen. You then, on the bottom left-hand corner, will come to an insights icon with the binoculars on it, which will then bring you into the insights platform. I will now give you a demo on how the whole feature works from start to finish. So this is done on our PC version of Herdwatch, which some of you might not be aware of, but it can make it easier to see some versions of Herdwatch, some features in Herdwatch, like insights, especially on big screen. So I'm going to click now on performance, click on the insights button, and this then will load the insights feature. Excuse me. So as you can see now, we have our insights feature loaded, which is based on cattle margins and automated insights gathered on the data you've uploaded through the automated process. So we have a number of insights here, but what is gross margin? As you can see, we have an information icon beside each insight. By clicking on this information icon, it'll tell you what it does. So gross margin represents the difference between the selling price and purchase price of the animals. If the animal is born on farm, the purchase price is 0. We then give you your performance, so your minimum gross margin within the date range, your maximum gross margin, and the average gross margin across the animals in that date range. And we then have our dial with a needle on it. So again, this information icon will tell you that the needle shows how your farm is doing in comparison to other Herdwatch farms. And that's Herdwatch farms in the UK and IE together. So gross margin is based on sales and purchase price. What happens if we're missing some of that data? Them animals are filtered out of your gross margin calculation, and by clicking on the warning icon, you will see the animals and what data is missing for them. So we have purchase price, sales price, and for some animals there are sales and purchase price missing. And you can see there's 18 animals missing there. So if you want to see which of these animals, take them away, you can export the whole sheet there to Excel and print at your own leisure. Then we're going to margin per day. We have the same features, the information icon, everything else. We also do a margin per kg deadweight, a sales price per kg deadweight, a margin per kg live weight, and a sales price per kg live weight. As you can see, these ones here at the bottom are blank. If you sell in the factory and not the mart, you will have per kg deadweight, and if you sell in the mart, not the factory, you will populate the kg live weight. Whichever are empty, or if none of them are empty, they will fall to the bottom of the screen, the empty ones. I'm now going to change the date filter. You just click and select whatever date you want to go from, and that will automatically populate your insights feature again for the new data. So if you click on the widget, it'll bring you into further fields here. So you can see now we've average margin by day by sex. So you can see there was 1,221 males, which did better than the 98 females that were sold within that period in terms of margin per day. We have margin per day by breed. And as you can see, this is a big chart, so it's scrollable to the left and right. So you can see each breed and breed cross and the number of animals in them. So you can see there's one very good Aberdeen Angus animal there, but there was only one. Then again, you had two Charlies which performed quite poorly. That will raise your question for you. Did you overpay for them? Were they there too long? Did one of them get sick? And the same there with a crossbred that I know myself was there too long. He became a friend nearly by the time he went to the factory. So this will let you see visually the data you know in the back of your mind about your animals. And if you want to see the full names, you can show the legend and it'll show you there. Again, next we have margin per day by source, and it'll tell you every single source from herd number and name that you bought these animals to. It can help you identify who to buy and who not to buy from. And we've by day in months, and it shows you here that plus 35 months is what Teagasc tells us non-profitable, because you're feeding the animal for so long. Average margin per day by days on farm. As you can see here, we had some very short-held animals that did quite well for us. And generally, the longer the animals were there, in general, the less margin we had per day. We do by breed, dam breed. If you're buying in animals from at a mart, more than likely we will not know the dam breed, because does not come down from the department. But it works very well for animals bred at home. Same with sire breed. If we're buying animals in from the market, we might not know the sire breed. And then we do a year-on-year comparison, so you can see how you're doing this year compared to last year. Now I have all these bar charts, but how do I get the data behind them? So if I want to see what animals make up the Aberdeen Angus crosses, if I click on the bar, I get this spreadsheet behind it, which tells me everything that we have about them animals. This is scrollable fully to the left. Every single column in this chart is filterable, so you can click on any of them and you get comfy. You can filter top to bottom for everyone. We also have export to Excel again for this feature, so you can export this to Excel, save to your desktop, and have it for your records for going future record. But it will still be retained within the Herdwatch app. And then if you want to see all the animals, not just the Aberdeen Angus crosses, click on the header and you get exactly the same information for all the animals that you sold within that time frame. Again, this is fully exportable to Excel. You can filter top to bottom. You can hide and sell columns, hide and share columns. And so if you see there, if we don't want to see sire breed, we can unclick it. If we don't want to see dam breed, we can unclick it and export to Excel again. And now we'll go back to the other screen slowly. But the big thing about this, being able to Excel, being able to print it and being able to show it to your advisors, if need be, if you're working with Teagasc or other people. So as you can see, we have all these different bar charts. Every single widget here has bar charts behind it. So there's lots of information visible at a click of a button. And I've urged everybody to play with it, click on it and see how you find it. But Insights is designed to eliminate the gut feeling you have about an animal's performance and to show it to you visually to help you make informed decisions. And thank you.
Brilliant. So we have come to the part of this webinar, the questions. So I do have a few here. I was just checking them out. Like if you have questions now, pop them in here to Q&A and myself and Laura will do our best to answer them all. But don't worry, this will be posted as well to everyone who couldn't attend tonight, and we'll do kind of a more general Q&A questions blog version. So the first question came in from Dearmid. So Laura, I'm going to direct this one to you.
Thank you.
So how can I see the performance of the last batch of animals sold? So Laura, maybe if I stop sharing.
Yeah, and I'll share my screen and I'll show how that can be done in app.
Perfect.
I'm going to share my screen. And here I am in Insights. So I know I sold my last batch of cattle. At the moment, we have to filter by date. So I sold my last batch of cattle on the 18th of August. And I haven't sold anything since. So if I do the date filter from my last batch today to today, you can't see that. Sorry, folks. Let me see.
Is it just me or can anyone else see? If you just comment in there, guys.
Share screen. Sorry, folks. That was my fault. Can that be seen now? All right, I'll start again. Sorry about that. And I go back a screen. Right, so we have our filters here. To show the last batch, what we have to do is change the date filter to the batch in question. We hope in time to have a filter button by batches, but for the time being, we're going to go by date. So I'm going to go to the 18th of August, which was my last batch of cattle sold. And I'm going to update the filter. And they were not sold on the 18th of August. They were sold before that. 18th to 7th. This is. Oh, right. Give me a minute. Sorry, folks. I'm going to go back out and in again because it just.
There's a few of you asking about, will this be available on Flockwatch? Is that something?
That, can people see that now?
I can see that, yes.
Yeah. So what, sorry, it will in time. It's not there yet on Flockwatch, but it is something we're planning in time. So what I was saying, we'll just change the date to 1st of July and everything updates. And then you go in and you can see your same as before. You see your breeds, your sex, your age. So for the time being, to view it by batch, you have to select the sale date of that batch. Hope that answers that question.
Brilliant, thank you. Kelly asks, can I see which farms that I buy from to make me the most money?
You can. So in here we have, I'll go back to my gross margin. I click on that. So we go in here and we have gross margin by source. So we have all the farms we've bought.
The source is the farmer you bought from.
Source is the farm you buy from, yes. So you can see this herd number here. Was the highest gross margin for the animals in that time frame, and then we have this one down here which was the lowest. So this will tell you which farms you had the highest and lowest gross margin of in the time frame.
Brilliant, brilliant. Declan then asks, my mart sends me the sale details via email. How do I upload these?
At the moment, you can email. Every Herdwatch farmer has their own Herdwatch email address, so which is your herd number at herdwatch.email. So if you email that file to your email address, we will process it over a 24-hour period.
Okay.
So it's your herd number at herdwatch.email. We hope within the next month or so to build in other features where you can ask the mart to directly send it to us. But we're working on that facility at the moment. But for the time being, you email your herd number at herdwatch.email.
Brilliant. So we have an anonymous question. For animals sold in the field with no docket, so I'm guessing like farm to farm, can this information be uploaded?
You can. If you do up an Excel spreadsheet or write a note for yourself, write a legible note, you can upload it that way through the photograph. It will take slightly longer to process because it won't be the standard format, but we can get it in that way as well.
Okay.
You also can upload it through the livestock purchases or sales feature and edit the transaction manually.
Okay.
But upload a picture with a handwritten docket and we can pick it up from there.
So the same process, just instead have a handwritten docket, but all the
handwritten note I sold to Jim Smith.
Yeah, so the same process I did by the job note picture. So you're going to go in there and upload it there, and it will take longer, but it will be able to be processed. Let me just have a look here. Can you upload a PDF of the kill sheet rather than a photo?
Yeah, a PDF is read the same way, so you can upload a PDF that you get by email.
Brilliant, thanks for that, Christina. Bruce asked, can it do gross margin for sires or weights?
It can do by sire, so I have my gross margin here. Again, I come down to the bottom. We have average gross margin by sire breed. If you want to go into the actual sire himself, if I click on any of the headers here, if you bred the animal yourself, the sire will be recorded. So you can see it here. We didn't build in that at the time, but it can come in later versions where you can see by sire particularly. But you can see it here on the Excel spreadsheet where you will have the sire if you've bred the animal yourself.
Brilliant. Bruce asked, how would you use this to pick your breeding heifers?
If you ran this for, once you have enough data in it that you had 2 or 3 years work there, 2 or 3 years of data in it, you would then see which cows and bulls over the 3-year period produced the best progeny that killed out quickest or sold for the best margin. You would then use them, be able to select them animals as the ones to breed your replacements from. So it's building up data over time that will help you make them type of decisions.
Brilliant. Does the source, so what you did earlier, does that show the breeder or the last keeper?
The person from you bought it from, the last keeper.
Okay.
It's the one that comes from the department sink.
Yeah, so who you're buying your animals from.
Yeah.
The source. So there's a few questions, guys, coming in, just general Herdwatch questions and training and different things like that. So like I said, if you want to pop those in app or else give us a ring, ring the Herdwatch number and they'll be able to help you answer all of those. But that's the general, that's what I've picked, those questions. They were the most asked. Like I said, if there's any more questions, do just pop us a message and someone will get back to you on it. But I think that is it for now. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all learned a lot about this new feature. It's going to be very exciting and I know it will help out a lot of farmers. So thanks a million for joining. Laura, thank you for helping me out this evening.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening, folks.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Bye.